Yeah, g'day, it's JP here. This is Christmas Eve 2016. I finally managed to find a bit of time to get out and go detecting. Beautiful cool morning today for summer, so I'm not complaining, but the reason I've come here is this is an old set of diggings down through here. If I do a full 360 and look upstream, you can see the old shaker piles and the old boys where they've been dry blowing through here. This area was quite rich in its day. I've got pieces up to 2 ounces out of here, but I know of pieces up to 12 ounces, so it's been known for its good, heavy, sluggy gold. The reason I've come here is because I want to use the GPZ 19 core because of the depth of the soils, and I've managed to get myself a nice sounding target response at the base of this tree. The interesting thing about this target is it will only respond well in general difficult and not in any other mode, which is good because it demonstrates the unique versatility of the GPZ depending on the types of ground you're working. While we're here, I'm going to also do a comparison with the GPZ 14 coil and see if it would have nailed this nugget before I actually disturb it and pull it out of the ground. Okay, this to start off with, this is the high yield normal mode on this target signal. We're in auto, and I'm just going to hold the coil at original height, which is up here. You can hear what the local ground signal sounds like. Not very good signal, is it? Now we're going to go to general difficult. General normal. So this is general normal now. You can hear a dipping response, but it's not a boomer. Now this is normal, okay? You hear the detectors running reasonably okay, but not a very good response. All right, now we're going to go to difficult. And we'll go to high yield. So I've done a ferrite balance on all of these before I've started. So now this is high yield difficult. There's a little dipping response there, but not really a signal, is there? Now we'll go to general. This is why with this large coil, if you want the big sluggy gold, you need to use the general mode. See the signal there? So we'll go back through them all again, just to be fair. So I'm holding that at what I originally heard it at. Initially I thought it was a tree root. All right, now we'll go back to high yield. See, there's just barely anything there. No real signal, like I'm putting the coil right in the hole now. Till I go right in. And even then it's not boomy. So I know that's still got quite a bit of depth to it there. Rightio, go back to general again. So this is general difficult, I was just using high yield difficult. Clear signal up high. Here it's quite a solid signal as I put the coil in the hole. Okay, this is high yield difficult on this target. So we'll just ground balance with a 14-inch coil. And look at that. I'm putting the coil right in the hole there. Barely a response at all. Clearly a signal down in there. All right, let's check general difficult now. So, where are we? There. General difficult. So just a signal. More the edge of the hole, I think we're hearing than anything else. No, you wouldn't have, I wouldn't have known. Only because I know it there, I would call that a target signal. So this is general difficult with a 14-inch coil. So you can hear it in there. As soon as you start picking that coil up, this doesn't have the depth. And the reason I got that coil is because I was using that coil, the large coil today, and in using it in difficult general. It's the only reason why I got that target. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced here that combination of GPZ 19 coil and general difficult is why I've actually managed to get this nugget here. If I hadn't been using that large coil here today and in general mode, I would have left this nugget in the ground. All I heard was just a subtle little variation in the threshold as I came around the base of that tree, but it was enough to pull me up. For the first little bit I had a funny feeling it was going to be the tree root, but generally tree roots don't hold their signal when you pull the coil away, whereas when I pulled the coil away on this one I could hear something was still interfering with the thresholds. That's what made me persist with it. Very subtle, but when I initially heard it, general difficult was the only way that I was going to actually pick up that target. So this is a good learning curve. It just goes to show you need to persist with the large coil. You need to persist with the right modes to suit the ground conditions you're working in. If you really want the sluggy, deep, bigger pieces, you need to get into general difficult mode, because that mode is optimized for the noisy ground for the sluggy, heavy gold. Signal. Let's hope it's a decent size. Come on. Not that heavy. Oh yeah. That's what happened. Well, there you go. What do you think of that piece? That's a nice piece, that. Look at it, quite smooth. Haven't lost my touch. There you go, GPZ 19, general difficult mode. Wouldn't touch it in high yield normal, general normal, or high yield difficult. Only general difficult. Sluggy, water worn, heavy piece of gold. That's what you got to do with the GPZ 7000 with the GPZ 19 coil on it if you want the depth. You want to pull gold that you miss with everything else.